This short video will take you through an overview of the application process for the Children, Young People, Families and Adult Learning Third Sector Fund. To apply for this funding, you'll need to complete the online application form. And if you need any support at all in either accessing or completing this form, please get in touch with us and we'll be very happy to help. Along with the application form, we'll need you to complete a budget breakdown for us, and there is an Excel document template for that that's also available on our application form. Please use this template to make it as easy as possible for us to understand the figures. The other thing you'll need to attach is a copy of accounts, and these might be audited or independently examined depending on the turnover of your organisation. We'll need your completed application by 3 p.m. on Monday 5th of September 2022. If we don't receive it by 3 p.m. on that date, we will not be able to do any work on your application form, so it will not be considered for funding. Please do not leave it to the very last minute to send us the online form, because if anything goes wrong, if there's any technical hitches, or if somebody who you were expecting to be in work that day happens to be off for any reason, we will not be able to accept any application forms that reach us after that time and date. Once we've received applications, the first thing we'll be checking is whether or not they meet the basic eligibility criteria for the fund. So the things we'll be checking are whether or not an applicant is a Scottish charity, whether or not it has a legal personality, and whether or not it meets the definition of either national or niche community. If it doesn't meet any one of these, then we'll contact them to tell them that no further work will be done on their application form, and we will aim to do that by the end of September. So if you haven't heard from us by the end of September, then we'll have done these checks and found that you do meet the basic eligibility criteria for the fund. The next thing that will happen is that all the applications remaining will be assessed, and this will be done jointly by Corra Foundation and policy teams in Scottish Government. Coming out of this will be funding recommendations, and final funding decisions will be made by Scottish Government ministers based on which applications have made the clearest case that they're a good fit for the criteria of the fund. Scottish Government ministers may decide to award all of the funding an organisation has applied for, part of the funding, or none of the funding. We fully expect that this fund is going to be oversubscribed, and so it's unlikely that everybody will get the full amount of funding for which they've applied. If you're awarded part of the funding by Scottish Government, then Corra Foundation will be in touch to have a discussion about whether this has an impact on the outcomes you were aiming to deliver with the funding. So in terms of the overall timeline for applications to this fund, the closing date and time for applications is 3 p.m. on the 5th of September 2022, and we cannot accept any applications that reach us after this time, and applications have to be completed using the online application form. We expect funding decisions to be communicated in December 2022, and then the funding will actually start on the 1st of April 2023 and run until the 31st of March 2025. Corra Foundation is running the application process for this fund, and we're here to help you and provide as much support as we can. So please get in touch with us if you need any help. There are lots of documents and some videos on our website to support you. In terms of documents, we've got the criteria guidance, which sets out the overall framework for the fund. There's also a Word template of the application form that you can use to help you develop your application, though we do need to have your final application on our online application form. There's also application guidance that gives extra information on what we're looking for in every stage of the application form, so please read that. There's a Q&A document which will hopefully cover any of the questions that you have that aren't fully covered in the other documents, and we'll build on that, so as people ask us questions over the course of the application stage of the fund, we'll add in any additional questions that aren't already covered. So keep an eye on our website for any new questions and answers going up there. We've also worked with Evaluation Support Scotland to produce a short video and a document to help support you in developing outcomes for your core work. There are 5 short videos, including this one, that cover different aspects of the fund, and we'll be running online information sessions in late July and early August, and there is information on our website about the dates and times for these and how to book a place. And there's also a hints and tips document to help you complete the online application form. We're here to help at any point, and you can email us at the fund email address. This is just the acronym for the fund, so it's CYPFAL@corra.scot. And if you need any additional support, either to have documents in different formats or to access or complete the online application form, please let us know and we'll do our very best to help.